Welcome to my channel where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. In this video, we're going to talk about what we call for the records, what they said about Bola Ahmed Tinubu before they now begin to present themselves as official and unofficial spokespersons of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It is to keep it on record and to show that the internet don't lie. Google is always your friend in digging out what people have said before when they began to pretend as if they don't know that we know what they know before. And why this is important is because we're talking about people, what they said about Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and what they are saying after. But our concern is what they said before. And this is important because some of them have moved on to become official and unofficial spokespersons of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But what they said about him, they have not yet come out to say what we said about him was a lie. They are yet to say that some of the allegations they made against Tinubu was a lie. And if they have not come out to say that, it is therefore we can therefore say that the only reason why they are now praising Tinubu is because of stomach infrastructure. That is what we're going to talk about today. And we also look at it from the perspective of how do you believe this kind of people? And why do they still have people who follow them, knowing their record? You understand? That's where we are going. We're going to take three of the key people who are among the staunchest critics of Bola Tinubu, who are now his praise singers. We'll start with Daniel Bwala. Now, Daniel Bwala is a classic case of politics without principle. He didn't support Tinubu because he said that Tinubu Muslim ticket was immoral. It was against just fairness, justice, and equity, because a Muslim Southern presidential candidate ought to take a Northern Christian as his running mate to balance the ticket. But that's not what Bola Ahmed Tinubu did. Because of that, Bwala left and moved to PDP. Now, he has returned as the spokesperson of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You now ask yourself, what is now moral about the Muslim ticket? He is here to tell us or tell Nigerians what has made that ticket now moral, now a good thing for the country. But that is aside. But as I said, he is a classic case of politics without principle. Daniel Bwala moved from calling candidates Bola Tinubu drug baron, certificate forger, and election rigger, and person lacking the capacity to lead Nigeria, to his proud spokesperson. Today, he is the proud spokesperson of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and he even fancied himself to be the number one spokesperson before Bayo Nanoga put him in his place. On October 5, 2022, Bwala tweeted on X, "Our message to Nigeria is simple. If you want another 4 years of superinflation, poverty, insecurity, and misery, vote APC and Emilokan." On November 25, 2022, he again wrote, "The human brain is unique and miraculous. It works and functions optimally 24 hours a day and 365 days a year until you join the APC. Then it stops working." Criticizing Tinubu's performance during an appearance at the Royal Institute of International Affairs in London, Bwala posted on X on December 5, 2022, "Chatham House show of shame. You want to be president, but avoid answering questions. Instead, redirecting the answers to El-Rufai, Alake, and co. Nigeria want to be governed by a person, not a robot, who cannot exercise independent thought in answering questions." End of quote. 2 days after the February 2023 presidential election, Bwala appeared on Arise TV calling for the cancellation of the exercise and citing gross malpractices and the result manipulation. In April 2023, he accused Tinubu of rigging the election, predicting that the president will face moral legitimacy challenges upon assuming office. He wrote, "Right now, although the presumption of law is in favor of Tinubu until the final determination of the election tribunal and appeals, he will struggle with moral legitimacy because he rigged the election for 240 days. For 240 days of his presidency." Bwala also wrote on X in May 2023. He described Tinubu as a president-select rather than a president-elect. But Bwala's most controversial statement came in December 2023 when on channel television he thundered, "Nothing will work under President Tinubu, even if he was given 30 years. Nothing will work under President Tinubu, even if he was given 30 years. Now, today, he is the spokesperson of that same president, telling Nigerians that everything is working well now. Tinubu is fixing the country. Tinubu will fix it in the next 4 years. Tinubu will fix it in the next 8 years." He is telling us that Tinubu is working. Tinubu that he said that even if he's given 30 years, he cannot fix Nigeria. Then another person we're going to look at right now, who was a staunch critic of Tinubu, who is now a major supporter, an unofficial spokesperson of Tinubu. Okay? When I first suspected that he had been an unofficial spokesperson was when he came to Nigeria and was brandishing the picture he took with National Security Advisor National Secretary, but the former EFCC chairman, Nuhu Ribadu. I knew that he has become an unofficial recruit as a spokesperson for the government. Now, Reno Omokri came to national attention when former President Goodluck Jonathan appointed him as special assistant in new media. It was a position he fell woefully, because if he had succeeded, Jonathan would have been re-elected. Because Jonathan's media management was the worst this country has ever seen. He surrounded himself with incompetent media people like Reno Omokri, what's his name, Ruben Abati, and all the rest, who could not even provide cover for him. They were so incompetent that it was as if Jonathan didn't have any media people. So he was among those who ran an incompetent media for Jonathan. And Jonathan was perceived as corrupt, as clueless, because people like Reno Omokri messed up his media image. Now, he was a sworn enemy of Bola Ahmed Tinubu while projecting his preferred candidate or presidential candidate, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, during the 2023 presidential election. Now, on June 22, 2022, Omokri portrayed Tinubu as a man with a black record. He wrote, "What is wrong with the APC? How can they ask us to vote a man with a heroin forfeiture case? This is not a charge or an accusation or a rumor. It is an actual judicial forfeiture of drug-linked funds. How can a man linked with the drug trade be our president? A man who has drug-linked case in the US will be vulnerable to both government and organized crime. And can he even pass a drug test? These are serious issues that Tinubu must respond to." End of quote. On June 24, 2022, he wrote, "The drug cartel behavior that led Tinubu into trouble in Chicago, leading to his court case with the United States government, is still in him. He has cornered the wealth of Lagos for his bullion van style of politics, leaving little for the development of the metropolis." And on June 25, 2022, Omokri queried Tinubu's qualification. He wrote, "Emelokon, where are your certificates? The only reason Tinubu is now claiming that he did not attend any primary or secondary school is because if he comes clean about his early education, it will expose other lies he has told Nigerians about his true age and name. Tinubu, what is your real name and age?" End of quote, by Reno Omokri. Now, Reno Omokri is not alone among those who have become unofficial spokespersons of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Femi Fani-Kayode is in that list. That's the third person we're going to look at, and he's the last we are going to look at so far. Femi Fani-Kayode. On December 15, 2019, he tweeted, "I am committed to opposing the APC and those that are in their ranks for the rest of my natural life, and I will never join them no matter what. They are nothing but darkness, while I stand for the light of God and truth. there can be no fellowship between light and darkness. Femi Fani-Kayode did not attack APC alone. He did not attack APC alone. He also attacked Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who was the national leader of APC at that time. You know, during the time of Buhari and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu were both addressed as the national leaders of APC. Two of them were the national leaders of APC. So he also attacked Tinubu. He described Tinubu as a man with bad health and always on drugs on his Facebook page on March 4, 2015. And he wrote, "It is not Femi Fani-Kayode, but rather Bola Ahmed Tinubu that slurs when he speaks. It is not Femi Fani-Kayode, but rather Bola Tinubu that has to take 20 pills before he can go out. It is not Femi Fani-Kayode, but Bola Tinubu that his hand shakes when he tries to lift his fork or knife and eat," he posted. He also described Tinubu as the biggest traitor ever known in Nigeria. In a statement on March 18, 2015, Fani-Kayode wrote, he said, "He, Tinubu, has betrayed every single person that he has worked with, and he has thrown them to the dogs at the last minute for a prize." During the days of Nadeko, he betrayed the cause by colluding with the government of the day secretly while pretending to be a Nadeko leader. The truth is that this man has not only sold his soul to the devil, but he has also sold his followers for a pittance, and he is leading them into perdition. He wants to buy and sell Nigeria too, and it is time for somebody to tell him that Nigeria is not for sale. This is what Chief Fani-Kayode and others are in the process of doing. In March 2015, Fani-Kayode said to Tinubu, "I do not believe in violence, and I do not threaten people. Neither do any of my boys or any of those behind me," Fani-Kayode wrote on Facebook. Tinubu should not start this. "I am not Funsho Williams. I cannot be killed like a chicken. I cannot be destroyed. I cannot be taken before my time. My name is Femi Fani-Kayode, and nobody can kill me before my time. Nobody can cut me short." End of quote. Now, these are things they said about Bola Ahmed Tinubu before he became president. Now they are telling Nigerians that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the best thing to happen to Nigeria since sliced bread. They have been appointed spokesperson and unofficial spokesperson. These people have not really retracted these things they said. Say that they were lies when they said it. But they want Nigerians to believe that what is coming out of their mouth in defense of Tinubu is gospel truth. that they should take. What do you think about this? But the reason why we did this is for the records. So that when you see them, because these guys are active on social media, you will now ask yourself whether they deserve your attention as defenders of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Do they deserve your attention? Or do you see them, and they, as they say in local parlance, anytime you see them, anything they post, you just walk a pass, knowing that they are not reliable. They are incapable of telling you the truth. What do you think? What do you think about what they said about Tinubu before and what they are saying now? Were they telling us lies? Were they telling us the truth? Or they were using us to pave way for their stomach infrastructure? Let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.